So welcome, everybody. Tonight, I have a bit longer welcome than usual because we have so much happening. So please bear with me. And if we could quiet down in the room, I'd really appreciate that. I'll wait.
Go. It's fine.
There's some spots up here. If you want. So Shabbat Shalom. Everyone,
Shalom.
welcome to Congregation L'Dor Va-Dor as we gather for this special Friday evening celebration of Father's Day Shabbat, a B'not Mitzvah Shabbat of twin sisters, and a beautiful milestone for the family and for our entire congregation. For those who may be joining us for the first time,
Sorry.
just need seats in the back.
Can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. We're gonna block the aisle.
I'm taking it personally now. You want to go on here with that?
Go ahead.
It's like you shake the guys, nobody wants to come up.
Then it wants to impact the Thank you for quieting down. I really appreciate that. So for those of you who might be joining us for the first time, I'm Cantor Carol Garrett, honored to serve as the spiritual leader of this warm, welcoming, forward-thinking Jewish community. At L'Dor Va-Dor, we strive to be what we call lovingly inspirational, a blend of inspiration and reason. We embrace Jewish tradition while encouraging thoughtful inquiry, meaningful spirituality, beautiful music, hopefully, lifelong learning, and a commitment to making our world a little better through compassion and action. As always, I would like to thank the many people whose dedication keeps our congregation thriving. Thank you to Sharon Leibovitz for all she does as our administrator, educator, organizer, and now our first vice president, as well as the creator of our beautiful presentations tonight. Thank you to my husband, Jim Garrett, for running the camera, setting up and taking down equipment, and helping in talented ways each week. Thank you to Alan Sulkin for organizing our honors, to Phyllis Fisto, who's dragging and schlepping chairs, but also helping with our ONEG and the volunteers, also Valerie Jett, our board of directors, and all who support this congregation with your presence, your energy, your talents, and your generosity. I would also like to extend a heartfelt thank you to everyone who attended our annual members meeting this past Sunday. The energy in the Zoom room was truly inspiring. Thank you to those who volunteered to serve on committees, offering your time, your ideas, your talents, and expertise to help our congregation grow and flourish. Thank you to those who renewed memberships, who support our fundraising efforts, sponsor events, and generously contribute the resources that keep our doors open and our programs vibrant. Congratulations to our newly elected leadership team. Ruth Sabo will continue again as our president. Sharon Leibovitz has been elected as our first vice president. Deborah Cohn will serve as the second vice president. Suzanne Burstein will continue as our treasurer. We welcome Sam Goodstein as the recording secretary. Jackie Albrecht as our corresponding secretary. We also welcome new trustees, Wendy Frank, who was our vice president, Marcia Katz, and welcoming back Alan Lichtenberg, Miriam Sivak, and Martin Russell. And Rosalind Gaines. I had that, thank you. I was on my way to there.
Sorry.
We additionally thank Rod Gaines for continuing her service as a trustee. But you thought I forgot, that's okay. Most of all, thank you for the thoughtful suggestions, creative ideas, and shared vision that you brought to the discussion. It was a beautiful reminder that Congregation L'Dor Va-Dor is not built by any one person or board. It is built by all of us working together. Because of your commitment, enthusiasm, and willingness to participate, our future is bright, and we continue to find new ways to strengthen our community, expand our programming, and touch even more lives. Tonight's ONEG is generously sponsored by Pam and Seth Braylow Feldman, We're deeply grateful for their kindness and support. Please join me in congratulating them on the B'not Mitzvah of their wonderful twin daughters. May this special evening be filled with pride, joy, love, and treasured memories for the entire family. Please remember that the girls are shy and do not approach them. Thank you. This week, our nation observes Juneteenth, an important commemoration of freedom and equality. And in just a few minutes, our congregational president, Ruth Sable, will share some thoughts about its meaning and significance. On a personal note, tomorrow, I leave for New York. When I return, I will have the honor of holding the title rabbi. I cannot adequately express my gratitude for the love, encouragement, friendship, and support that this congregation has shown me throughout this journey. I'm sorry.
Take a deep breath.
You have been a part of every step, and I carry you with me in my heart. As I prepare for this next chapter, I'm reminded that none of us reaches life's milestones alone. Every word of encouragement, every helping hand, every committee member, volunteer, donor, board member, friend, and congregant has helped make this journey possible for me. And for that, I am deeply grateful. While I'm away, I hope you will enjoy some well-deserved time with family, friend, and community. If you would like to watch the ordination ceremony, a link will be posted on our website.
It's on.
The ceremony will take place on Thursday, the 25th at 5 p.m. Thank you for being part of this extraordinary congregation. Whether you are joining us in person or online, we are delighted that you are here.
Carol louder, please.
Now it is my pleasure to invite our president, Ruth Sable, to share a few words about Juneteenth. For that.
Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Looks terrible. Ruth, come over. Ruth, come over here.
It's too bright. Sorry, no, it's just.
It's lit up. It says it's on.
It's on.
Okay, let's
It's on.
start again.
It's on.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Can you hear me? Yes, madam. I'll try and shout. Muzzle tov to the Feldman family. We're very excited about tonight. There's so much happening right now that my head is spinning. Of course, as you heard, this is the very last Shabbat services to be led by Cantor Garrett. She's no longer going to be Cantor Garrett. She's going to be rabbi the next time she leads services. So that's very momentous. And we're extremely excited about the joyous celebration of B'not Mitzvah of our newest members, twins Drew and Danny Feldman. And we're just so pleased to have the family here to celebrate. We also, as you know, are celebrating Father's Day this weekend, and it's always a time of both joy and deep remembrance. In addition, tomorrow is World Refugee Day, highlighting the rights, resilience, and the many needs of refugees and displaced people worldwide. So many of us in this congregation are refugees, or like me, a child of refugees, fleeing persecution in Europe 100 years or so ago. However, I will concentrate on the reason we didn't get mail delivered today. Some of you might be puzzled about that. Today, June 19th, is the newest of our federal holidays, called Juneteenth, and it was declared a federal holiday by President Biden in 2021, based on an important event that occurred way back on June 19th, 1865. I'm sure some of you are thinking, I know about the Inquisition in Spain in 1492. I know about Bastille Day in France, July 14, 1789. I think the U.S. Civil War ended in August 1866, which it did. So why do we celebrate June 19th? We all learned about President Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation, freeing the slaves in Confederate states. But that took effect January 1, 1863. But however, your life is complicated. There's often a major delay as to when a declaration is made or a law is passed and it actually is fully implemented. And that's exactly what happened in the 1860s, a time not only before the internet and Google, but before telephones, TV, and radio. So in the less populated areas of the Confederate States and in the many areas still controlled in 1863 by Confederate leaders, word of emancipation did not get out to everybody. This was especially true in the westernmost Confederate state of Texas. Freedom finally arrived to slaves in Galveston Bay 2.5 years, hold on, after the Emancipation Proclamation went into effect, when that day, June 19th, 2000, Union troops arrived and announced to the population that the more than 250,000 slaves in Texas were now free. The date of June 19th thus signifies the real end of slavery in Confederate states. Realize, though, that the Emancipation Proclamation addressed slavery only in the secessionist states. There were slaves in states that did not secede from the Union, and slavery for them did not end till December 18th, 1865, when the 13th Amendment to the Constitution was ratified, abolishing slavery nationwide. So today gives us an extra opportunity to deepen our understanding of our nation's history and join with our Black neighbors to pave the way to a brighter, more just future for all Americans.
Beautiful.
Good job.
So beautiful.
Great job. Dasher co-op, I'm going to say. So I have a song that I kind of think is a special song for bar and bat mitzvahs, and I'm going to share that with
Father's
you.
Day.
Please join if you don't know it, and join in if you know it or don't. May God bless and keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others and let others do for you. May you achieve stars and climb on every run. May you smile wherever you break on, wherever you go. May you stay wherever you are. May you grow to be righteous, may grow up to be true. May you always know the truth and let light surrounding you. May you always be courageous, stand upright and be strong. May you stay forever, God, since you do again, forever. May you stay, may your hands always be busy, may your feet always be swift, may you have a strong foundation when the winds of change shift. May your heart always be joyful, may your song always be sung. May you stay forever. May you stay forever. Thank you. Now we are going to be lighting the candles, and I'm going to invite Drew and Danny to come up to light the candles with me. Drew and Danny?
And we're doing it there.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
This way. I'm going to be up there with you. Okay, great. So, do you want to do one? Okay. So, creation began with the words, "Let there be light." Candle lighting sets Shabbat apart from the rest of the week, and also reminds us to let our inner light shine. Bring your light into the world to help repair what is broken wherever you go. We now light these Sabbath candles tonight, and we say the blessing. So, I'll light it. You'll take the candle. You guys have your papers? Okay, I have that. No, you don't want it.
The other one needs to be lit. And
I'm letting you. Thank you, though.
yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay, so, and this is the kiddish. Grape juice.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so. And we say the blessing over the wine, called the Kiddush on Shabbat. Let's take time to rest and enjoy creation around us. Whether we had a great week or one filled with frustration, we still take time to rest and feel joy. Shabbat is peace, and we are the vessels that bring happiness into the world. Yes, you will find. Okay, you may take something. You guys are great. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so you guys can go and sit back up there a little. Thank you both so much. It's an orchestration. So, invitation to prayer, please join me in responsive reading. When you see the bold words, please read boldly along. When you thought I wasn't looking, I saw you hang my first painting on the refrigerator, and I wanted to paint another one.
When you thought I wasn't looking, I saw you feed a stray cat, and I thought it was good to be kind to animals.
When you thought I wasn't looking, I saw you make my favorite cake just for me, and I knew that little things are special things.
When you thought I wasn't looking, I felt you kiss me goodnight, and I felt loved.
When you thought I wasn't looking, I saw tears come from your eyes, and I learned that sometimes things hurt, but it's all right to cry.
When you thought I wasn't looking, I saw that you cared, and I wanted to be everything that I could be.
When you thought I wasn't looking, I looked.
And wanted to say thanks for all the things I saw when you thought I wasn't looking.
Amen. Beautiful. So next we're going to do the Baruch Hu, Craig Hoffman's beautiful melody, which invites us to experience this ancient call to worship with fresh ears and an open heart. The Baruch Hu is Judaism's invitation to awaken, to pause, become present, and recognize the holiness that surrounds us. As we reflect on the blessings this morning or evening, we're reminded that perspective matters. This day, this community, and this sacred moment are before us now. May we choose to say them through eyes of gratitude, possibility, and blessing as we answer the call, the Baruch Hu. Please, if it be your custom, rise in body, mind, and spirit. Yes.
You're welcome. Thank you.
May be seated. We're doing a variation of Shema, which you'll hopefully sing along with me. And normally we would stand for the Shema, but since it's a variation, I'm going to get it. When you lost your fear, to stay and listen to our God. Say a question on your mind. Listen and listen to our God. Bless you. Listen with all of your heart and soul, and with all of your write them and learn them and teach them well every morning and night. Sure. And listen. Quiet yourself, there's nothing to say. Stop all the chatter that gets in the way and listen. Listen to our God. When your friend finally disappear, there's the voice that you will hear. You listen, listen to our God. If you want to stand for the Shema, feel free. Shema is strong. Be seated, listen to our God. Listen, listen to our God. Please join me in the Ve'ahavta. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levacha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'otecha ve'hayu ha'devarim ha'eleh asher anochi mitzavcha hayom al levavecha v'shinatan levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha v'beitecha v'lechtecha b'derech v'shavtecha v'lekunecha v'sharta
להיות על ידך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך. וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. Amen.
So as we prepare to enter the Avodah, which are the standing prayers, we've already kind of started them, with the words Adonai Shabbat Tiftach, open my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. It's a reminder that prayer begins not with certainty, but with openness, an open heart, an open mind, and a willingness to listen. This Father's Day weekend, we reflect on the people who helped shape us. In a few moments, we will enjoy a collage celebrating the fathers in our congregation, and I will share a song, My Father's Eyes. Fathers, mothers, grandparents, mentors, and all those who have guided us leave their imprint upon our lives. We see the world differently because of their love and wisdom and strength and values which they shared with us. As we enter the Avot V'Imahot and give little prayers, we remember our ancestors, not only Abraham, Isaac, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, but all those whose lives have, in their example, continued to live within us. We celebrate the joy of children whose laughter, curiosity, and dreams remind us that our greatest legacy is not what we leave behind, but what we pass forward to them, L'Dor Va-Dor, from generation to generation. If it be your custom to rise for the Avot V'Imahot, starting with Adonai Shabbat, please join me, body, mind, your spirit.
Sefata Tivta, Ufiya Kiti Ilate, Open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah. El HaGadol, HaGibor, v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei HaKol, V'Zocher Hastei Avot V'Imahot, U'Mevi Gula Livnei B'neihem, L'man Shemo Mi'ahav. Melchosir U'Moshia U'Mokeh, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, V'Yisrael Sarah. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, V'chayei hakol Atorah U'Hoshia. Mevakel Chaim B'Chesed, V'chayei hakol B'Rachamim Rabim. Somer Noflim V'Orfei Cholim, U'Matir Asurim. El Mareh Emunato, Mishenei Afar. Milchamocha ba'al Gilrot, U'Mito Melech Memit U'Machayeh, U'Matzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'emata L'Hayot HaKol. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu HaKol Kadosh V'Kivah Kadosh, V'Kadoshim B'chol Yom Ya'alu L'Chasela. Baruch atah Adonai Ha'el HaKol Kadosh. Amen.
You may be seated. Thank you. Yes. I may not be every mother's dream, her little girl. My face may not grace the mind of everyone in the world, but that's all right as long as I wonder I pray. Where people look inside my life, I wanna hear them say, she's got her father's eyes that find the good in things when things cannot be found. Eyes that find the source of help when help just can't be found. Eyes full of compassion, seeing everything, knowing what you're going through and feeling the same. Just like my father's eyes, my father's just like my father's eyes. And on that day when we will pay for the deeds we have done, good and bad, they'll all be had to see by everyone. And then there comes stand and tell you what they saw in me. More than anything I know, I want their words to be, she's got her father's name. Her father's eyes that find the good things when good is not around. Green eyes that find the source of help when help would not be found. Eyes full of passion, seeing everything, knowing what they're going through and feeling it the same. Just like my father's eyes, my father's eyes, my father's eyes. Just like my father's eyes. One of my favorite songs. Before the silent meditation and the B'not Mitzvah that's going to be coming up, as we prepare for our silent meditation, I invite you to gently close your eyes. And if you are comfortable doing so, we have celebrated family, community, fathers and daughters, and the blessings that flow from one generation to the next. We have reflected on Shavuot somewhat. On the giving of the Torah at Mount Sinai, we will be talking about on the values of body and the Ten Commandments and the values that continue to guide us for thousands of years. In the quiet of these next few moments, perhaps ask yourself, what kind of world do I want to create? What is the one act of kindness, one word of encouragement, or one gesture of compassion that I can offer this week to others? How can I bring a little more light, understanding, healing, or hope into the lives of those around me. Let this be a moment to listen to the still quiet voice within that calls us to become our better selves. And now let us please enter for a few moments of silence together. The song of meditation.
We want to send our Shua Shalom now to all of those in need of healing, a complete restoration to good health. Rita Alsman, Michelle Angel, Andy Data, Michelle Bernstein, Hal Bregman, Jessica Brooks, Joe Burns, Stacy Chansky, Michelle Eric, Jessica Fagenbaum, Lola Farrell, Bill Field, Laura Gallagher, Holly Golden, Fern Haber, Jack Halpern, Tara Hollander, Vicki Hollander, Shelley Horowitz, Catherine Jackson, Laurie Judge, Harvey Klein, Celia Cohn, Samantha Cohn Bartleman, David Kotlier, Ruth Cromash, Alana Lerner, Gloria Lechtenberg, Meredith Mathias, Lori Messinger, Dr. Suter Nair, Alfred Boritsky, Helen Pasick, Bill Reingold, Lee Resnick, Bob Reynolds, Cecilia Romero, Bernie Rosen, Annie Ryan, Barbara Shancup, Alan Scott, Carol Shore, Miriam Sivak, Gloria Stein, Harry Stone, Michelle Stone, Edie Taxon, Rabbi Martin Visal, Jacob Feiner, Naomi Volan, Gloria Weitz, Leonard Weitz, Albert Wolf, Charles Wood, and I'd like to add the name of Scott Schrager.
Thank you. Are there any other names to add, Michelle? Yes.
Dominique Madeline.
Thank you. Yes, tell me.
Elaine Miller.
Thank you, Wendy.
Anne Clayton.
Thank you, Alan.
Sean Cooper and Steve Owen.
Thank you. Oh, I see. Cookie.
Rabbi Deb Smith.
Thank you, Ron. Thank you. Anybody else? Yes, Alice. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Kim.
It's not. I think that's your lead, but it's not like.
Thank you. Anybody else?
I didn't go out now.
I didn't see you, Fran. I didn't hear. Fran,
I didn't do that.
thank you. Okay, Kenny Urexall, may they all be healed, all those that are still suffering from any kind of addiction, in any kind of harm in any way, from either personal harm or slavery harm, or there's a lot of kind of slavery these days, sex slavery, and, any of that. If anybody's in harm in any way, we wish them a refuah shlema as well. Please join in the Mishnah. May the souls of flame who blessed the ones before us, help us all and the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishem Imotiu for Havracham
tell you, let those who hearing, if you are shame us, the renewal of the Spirit, and let us say, Amen.
So we have a quick responsive reading before we move into the Hakafah, and we are going to be talking about Yitro. Yeah, actually, it's the Shavuot portion. So please join. Torah is our light, mitzvah our light.
Placing in the ways of Torah, and all her paths are peace.
Dark and twisting is the road to peace.
Happy are the generations whose light will guide them to strength and light.
Wonderful. And we are inviting up Gloria Hausman and Mother Corey to carry the Torahs. Girls, do you want to carry the other Torahs around or no? Okay. So please come and join. If you stand while they carry the Torahs around.
Not sure, the other Torah is not back yet.
So, yeah. Daniela Sura, we don't have God, we come forward with your demons, by Israel, Shema, and Pesach. Now being called to the Torah for their B'not Mitzvah, Danny and Drew with their parents, Seth and Mary. Please come forward.
Yeah. Like dance, I don't know. Wow, it's a house, guys. We're good.
Oh, you're gonna have to zoom out.
I know.
Okay.
They know these prayers, but to not put them on the spot, I, let them look at the sheet.
Carol,
So go ahead, girls, say the prayer.
the microphone. No, you.
Yep.
I'm good. Okay, everybody, Shabbat Shalom. I want to thank everybody for coming and supporting Danny and Drew. And I want to thank, Carol Cantor, because this all started when my mom, Lucy, decided she wanted to come to Friday night services. I said, okay, why not? And this wonderful singer, Cantor, didn't know this, my mom knew all the Hebrew words to all the songs. And I'm so excited. Danny and Drew came with me. This is Friday night, retired from school.
Yep.
They saw my mom singing and knowing beautiful Hebrew things, and they wanted to learn. And they wanted to learn. First time anyone wanted me to be louder. And so amazing. So Danny and Drew. It all started. Should I start over?
No.
No, pick up from
It
there.
all started when my mom wanted to come services, and then we didn't know Hebrew. And
Speak into the mic.
And Danny and Drew decided to learn, and we had this wonderful Carol Cantor, who was patient and wonderful, saw their cute little ears, and she bought them little electric ears, and she said, hey, would you like to give out the bread? Okay, and from that point, we decided to join the shul, and we decided to have a B'not Mitzvah, and thanks to your patience, and everybody, supportive, and thank you, it wasn't easy. And it was great in the end, and we're very lucky. You sing beautifully, and you're so understanding. And I'm so proud of Danny and Drew. And thank you so much for your support.
Okay.
Hello. I'm proud of Danny and Drew and how they've become young ladies all these years and watching them grow. They display many qualities and strengths that each one exhibits artistically. Sometimes silly and like creativity, like in many ways. And I'm proud to be their dad and Pam's husband as well. Sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I love you guys. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thank your mom, get stay there for a minute.
Oh.
Mom and Dad, if you can come over to this side.
Side.
Yeah, so you're off the, yes, just stay off the screen, so I'm gonna put the screen up.
We're gonna say the Shema. We're gonna say the Shema. Shema. Great job, girls. Now your mom and dad can join us.
Now you're gonna go back. Yeah.
And we are going to say the Torah brachot together. All the things that they've learned, there's so many things they've learned. One for mom and dad, one for Jew and Danny. The blessing before the Torah. Baruch Hu and Now I'm gonna read, you're gonna do the endings, the blessing after, but first I'm gonna read from the Torah. So will you read to me? Amen. B'chodesh hashli, litzei b'nei Yisrael, me'eretz Mitzrayim, enaka, bayom hazeh ba'o, mikvi Sinai, v'Sinai meridim, v'yabu, midbar Sinai v'kalu, v'mizbar, v'kir shah Yisrael, neged ha'har, u'mishay Allah el Elohim, nikra, Allah Adonai, mihar lemor, Hu kotoma l'rei Yaakov, v'tilanu Yisrael, etem beitem asher ashti l'Mitzrayim, v'yasem al b'nei Yasarim, v'yavietem elav yatam et shemua tishmiu b'koli b'maretem et b'ti v'tiem li segula mikohanim kili kol haaretz v'etem hiuli Milatem kohanim v'go b'kodesh ashlei teverim asher tevar el b'nei Yisrael v'bo Moshe v'kra livnei haem v'yasem livnohem et kol ti'im ha'eleh asher tzivah Adonai. On the third moon, after the Israelites had gone forth from the land of Egypt, on that very day they entered the wilderness of Sinai. Having journeyed from Rephidim, they entered the wilderness of Sinai and encamped in the wilderness. Israel encamped there in front of the mountain. And Moses went up to God, the Eternal, called him from the mountain. Basically, because the Israelites were too scared, because when God was booming with his voice, they were like, no, we don't want to do this. Moses, you will deal with it. So they said, go up to the house of Jacob and declare to the children of Israel, you have seen what I did to the Egyptians and how I bore you on eagle's wings and brought you to me. Now then, if you obey me faithfully and keep my covenant, you shall be my treasured possessions among all the people. Indeed, all the earth is mine. But you shall be to me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. These are the words that you shall speak to the children of Israel. And then they gave them the 10 Commandments, the blessing after the Torah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu asher natan And so the blessing after the and now oh yes. So I'm gonna get in front of you. I'm gonna do the priestly blessing for the family. Oh, okay. Okay.
She's got it wrong.
May God bless you. May God shine his face about. And may you be forever filled with joy and peace and love and affection and goodness for all of these people. Amen.
Amen.
So now, Mom and Dad, they're going to do the speech. So, yes. Yeah. So, you want to come back over there? Please, okay?
Just reading the speeches.
You want me to go there? Let's go over there. We have All right, so Danny, come up first. Stand by me. So the girls have said, we don't want to read speeches in this big room, we're a little scared. So I'm going to read for them. So Danny, this is Danny. And Danny says, thank you all for coming to our B'not Mitzvah. My name is Danny Braylow Feldman, and I've been studying about Shavuot because that's the Torah portion for our birthday. I want to thank my mom and dad for helping me to get to this day, for driving me to lessons, and for always taking care of me. I would like to thank my grandparents for helping me and my teacher, Cantor Carol, for teaching us. I also want to thank Congregation L'Dor Va-Dor for welcoming us. I did some community service. I fed a cat. I gave a gift to my teacher, and I gave a card to my mom for Mother's Day. These things helped me be a better person. I hope that you can also do some good deeds and be kind to others. My Torah portion was about Shavuot. I learned to follow the commandments in order to make me a better person. Shavuot is really important because the commandments can make us all better people if we follow them. I'm now ready to follow the commandments. Shavuot means weeks. I learned that you have to start counting for Shavuot on the second day of Passover for 50 days. We got the Torah on Shavuot at Mount Sinai. Our sages compared this to a wedding day because we took an oath to God. 2 wheat loaves of bread are offered in the temple. People brought their first fruits because it's an agricultural holiday. Women and girls light holiday candles. We say a prayer for our dead relatives on Shavuot called Yizkor. Together with my community service, Shavuot has taught me how to be a better person. I try to help my mom more at home and to listen. And again, thank you so much for coming to celebrate with me today. I am so grateful that you are here and that you came. I am now ready to be an adult Jew, which means to me that I am growing up. Thank you.
Yeah.
This is Drew. Come a little closer. Thank you. Thank you for coming to our B'not Mitzvah. My name is Drew Braylow Feldman, and I've been studying about Shavuot because that's the Torah portion for my birthday. I want to thank my mom and dad for helping me to get to this day, for driving me to lessons, and for always taking care of me. I want to thank my grandparents for helping me study. I want to thank my teacher, Cantor Carol, for teaching us, and Congregation L'Dor Va-Dor for welcoming us. I did some community service by helping my grandma Donna when she broke her back for a year and helped to take care of her meds, which taught me to be a better person. I hope that you will all try to help others that seem to need help, like my grandma Donna did. My Torah portion was about Shavuot. I learned that there are 10 commandments, and in all there are 613.
Wow.
Commandments that can make you a better person if you follow them. Shavuot is really important because it teaches us about how we have the commandments and to make us good people. Also, Shavuot means weeks, and you start counting on the second day of Passover, and we count for 50 days. We got our Torah at Shavuot at Mount Sinai. Also on Shavuot, people decorate their homes with flowers, and we say a prayer for our dead relatives on Shavuot called Yizkor. Together with my community service, Shavuot taught me why we follow the commandments and what they are. Aunt Robin and my Uncle Mitch, I want to thank you for being so kind to us when we were in Canada. They made every day fun, and I'm thankful for my grandma Lucy for being in Florida and for making every visit fun. Thank you to my Aunt Jessica and Uncle Brad. I thank you for teaching us how to play golf, which was hard but looked easy, but was so much fun. I'm really thankful for my grandpa, Barry, who is such a great teacher to me and my sister, who teaches me everything I know. Again, thank you so much for coming to celebrate with me today. I am so grateful to have my family here and all the family members who have passed. I am now ready to be an adult Jew, which means to me that I can do more things than I could do as a kid. Thank you so much, and thank you for coming today. And we straight down, cement home, mazel tov.
Mazel tov, mazel tov, cement tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, cement tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, cement tov. Hey, Manu. Hey, mazel tov, cinnamon toast, cinnamon tov, mazel tov, cinnamon tov, cinnamon tov, mazel tov, cinnamon tov. Hey, hey, fun. Woo!
Congratulations.
And so I have something to say, and girls, if you would, you've already heard it, but I'm going to say it again. So could you come a little more forward, both of you? Thank you. Just a little bit more. Yeah. So you could be nice with us. So Daniela Sura and Drew Donamalka, I'm very proud of you both. You have taken learning about Judaism and studying your B'not Mitzvah very seriously. So thank you. Drew, I taught you that your Hebrew name, Donamalka, meant Lady Queen. You exemplify those qualities of a queen by being quiet and kind, gentle and royal. You think of others and are really grateful for the people in your life and for all that they do for you. You have a beautiful spirit and you really listen when people talk to you. And you think about what they are saying. That's a special quality to have because not everyone listens to other people, right? And Danny Daniela Sura, I taught you your Hebrew names means God is my judge and princess or noble lady. Danny, you told me that you believe in God and that you believe God is watching over us and you know that you have to be a good person. You care about others and helping your mom, who you know works so hard. You are aware of what others do to make the world better, like your teacher at school, and you made sure to thank her for helping you by giving her a card. You take the lead when you need to, especially between the two of you. And you aren't afraid to go first and help others. You are both so very special. You both learned the Shema, the candle blessing, the Kiddush blessing, the Talit blessing, the Torah blessing. You learned about Emunah, belief, and we talked about what you both believe in. You told me that you both have prayed to God for things. We talked about Tikkun Olam, which is preparing the world, right? And how we can serve God by being an image of God here on earth, by being kind to animals and feeding them before you feed yourself, right? Also, how just doing one thing is not fixing the world, that we need to fix the systems of the world. We talked about how young kids always say, me, like Joseph did, and how that can make others angry. But that when we grow up, we learn to share and help others and say, how can I help you? Right. We talked about what being Jewish really means. We're commanded to be a light to the nations, like lighting the candles, but also like being a person that helps others, makes the world a better place. We learned about the 10 Commandments, and you wrote your own 10 Commandments, which I told them to share with their parents if they wanted to. We talked about how those laws made the world better, and that the Constitution of the United States is based on the commandments and the Torah, absolutely. It's been an honor to learn from you and with you, and to see you walking this journey of becoming a young adult woman that you are now becoming. I know that you will continue to learn and grow and become strong, capable, and independent women who will always make a difference in your family, your community, and the world through the kindness that you extend to those around you. You both have learned the art of silence. You walk away rather than fight. You don't argue, and therefore you don't hurt anyone with your words. Keep growing and learning, becoming the women that you were created to be through your art, your music, your kindness to animals, through your beautiful spirits. Thank you again for allowing me to be your guide and teacher. Now, you have some gifts that are going to be given to both of you. So, the congregation has some gifts. Come step out here with us. This is the president of our congregation. So, want to move over just a little so they can come this way. Who's over the one? Okay. They use it. It's bigger.
Okay. Danny, Drew. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Danny and Drew, the congregation.
No, we can't hear it. You turned it
I
off.
think you turned it off.
Okay. Sorry.
There.
Okay, here we go.
Turn over there. You
On
can't see
behalf
anything.
of the whole congregation, of the board of the congregation, we are so thrilled that you picked our synagogue in which to celebrate your special day, your B'not Mitzvah, 2 at a time. We're really proud of you and all the hard work you've done. And we're extremely pleased that you and your family are now new members of our synagogue. And we are presenting very little gifts that we hope you will enjoy. I don't remember who's in the pink bag and who's in the blue, but you can switch. The gifts are the same. And we're just very proud of your hard work and all you've done. And it showed tonight how much you've learned.
And this is also for them, Danny. You're gonna have to sign it, because this says that you've become a B'not Mitzvah, right? You had your B'not Mitzvah, and so this is proof, this is the official certificate. Okay, so Mom has signed it already, and I signed it, and our Vice President has signed it from the congregation, so you both need to sign it. So I'm gonna catch you later and get you both to sign it. Okay?
Thank you, Mazel Tov to the whole family.
Mom and Dad, want to come up? So Mom and Dad, you have some things you wanted to say? Mom and Dad? Sure. Okay.
I think they were in seven.
Yes, they had kids.
Oh.
You can put it back inside of you. Inside.
Hi, I just want to say how proud we are. And this is such an honor, and you did such a beautiful job, Cantor Carol. And it's not easy teaching teenagers, and she did an amazing job. And it was fun. We had a great time doing it. So glad from the two little girls that just passed out bread to this. So thank you, and thank you for all this.
Thank you to Cantor Carol and anybody and everybody that's helped in helping them. And, you know, they're doing a heck of a job, and they're growing. They're learning and growing. Doing a hell of a job. Great.
Thank you.
All right.
I mean, a heck of a job.
Yeah.
Let's forget it.
The house in the Lord.
All right.
Thank you, girls. Thank you, girls.
Thank you.
Center is that. Yeah, good. That's good.
You give a replica song because you've heard it spoken. Please join. Excuse me, I'm just start again. Yes, can he right so? May God bless and keep you forever and ever. May you be kind and gracious to one another. May the light of your face surround you every day. And may God grant you peace.
Can you hear us song?
May it be God's will.
Can you hear us song? Can you hear us song?
This is a special request by the family. They have some special pictures to show you, and please feel free to sing if you know it, but I think we're going to have something besides words up there. But if you don't sing along, close my eyes and I can see the world is waiting up for me. When I call by through the dark and through the door, there was no one before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. Yeah. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we desire. Cause every night the brightest colors fill my head. I think of what could be a vision and I'm building dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build, every room inside is filled with things from far away. The special things that I can hire, each one there to make me smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call me crazy. Run away to the world that we desire. The brightest colors fill my head, and I think a version of and a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. Shares with me. You better be right, you better be wrong. You know what you see. The brightest colors fill my head. I think it was a vision of my see. I think it's a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. World we're gonna make. Good feet are accustomed to rise slowly and lineage, body, mind, and spirit. Thank you. Let's take it to your celebration. Share the sun and good in our snow. Let yours which is all our share the sun, get a canoe, come and let go. Canoe, get on. Now you call me, we stop me, motive, clean There is the Kaddish, which is often thought to be a Hebrew prayer. You may be seated, but in fact it's in Aramaic. The tradition of honoring a yurtzeit originated in the 11th century during the Crusades in Rhineland. And the Yisker that we talked about is currently saying the Kaddish. So the Kaddish speaks of debt, the debt of gratitude that we owe for being able to have loved our cherished one. And depth of love, which physical separation cannot ever take away from us. But the Kaddish doesn't speak at all of death. It's a thank you for life. It's a hymn of praise to Adonai and a prayer for the speedy establishment of peace on earth. So Sharon is going to read the words, and Suzanne, do you want to say it on
Yes.
Perfect.
We honor and remember those who have recently passed with love: Vincent Quasi, Susan Elpant, Norman Fetter, Robert Field, Chris Hinden, Larry Horowitz, Saul Lubitz, Dr. Jack Sabo, Joan Schlossberg, Victor Seeger. And we remember fondly and with love those who celebrate their yahrzeits this month: Carl Bain, David Bernstein, Miriam Bernstein, Sam Bernstein, Alfred Hillel Braunstein, Reuben Corman, Leonard Gilmar, Benjamin Glick, Rudy Hagenauer, Ray Herman, Edward Horowitz, Robert Lee, Stephen Leibovitz, Jerome Milkdahl, Stanley Millman, Philip Paritsky, Molly Pasek, Rose Raddick, Estelle Rose, Molly Shipper, Otto Siegel, Jess Silver, Jack Sperber, Russell Teres, Helen Weber, Milton Morby, Sylvia Windler, Bessie Winston, Philip Zimmer, and all of the relatives of Danny and Drew. We remember them as well.
And if there are any other names, birthday bonus.
And Paul Cookberg.
Thank you, Patty.
Yeah, the Queen. That's
Anybody else? Yes,
Douglas Shepherd.
thank you. Anyone else? Family, or their names that we needed to say? Your sister? Yes.
Dawn Raylo.
Don Brano. Yeah. Okay, please rise, and Suzanne's gonna lead us in the gospel.
You want me?
Yeah.
She has it on her screen. Okay.
Please join in. Mikadal, Yikadash, Shemay Rabbah, Yamad, Yivra, Kirusei, Yamlich, Mahusei, V'chayehon, Uv'mechon, Uv'chayeh, V'chol, Beis Yisrael, V'agala, V'zman, Kariv, Yimru, Amen. Yehi Shemay Rabbah, Mevorach, V'olam, Olamei, Amaya, Yisbarach, V'yistabach, V'yisparar, V'yisramam, V'yisnaseh, V'yisadar, V'yisaleh, V'yisalal, Shemei V'kudashah, V'rechu, V'elam min kol birchasa, V'shirata, Tushmachata, V'nechemata, Damiron, V'yoma, V'yimru, Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya, V'chayim Oleinu V'yakol Yisrael V'yimru Amen. Oseh Shalom B'Ramav, Yaseh Shalom, Aleinu V'yakol Yisrael V'yimru Amen. V'yakol Yoshvei Tevel V'yimru Amen. May their memories be for blessings. And let us say Amen.
Thank you, Suzanne. So please be seated. As we come to the close of this beautiful Shabbat evening, let us carry with us the many blessings that we have shared tonight. The blessings of family, the blessings of community, and the blessings of seeing our traditions passed from one generation to the next. Earlier this evening, we reflected on Shavuot, the giving of the Torah at Mount Sinai, and on the 10 Commandments that have helped shape Jewish life and ethical living for generations. Whether we understand them as divine instructions, timeless wisdom, or guiding principles for building a better world, they remind us that our choices matter. They call us to live with integrity, compassion, responsibility, and respect for one another. There are values worth carrying with us, not only on Shabbat, but every day of the week. On this Father's Day weekend, May we take time to honor those who have guided us, encouraged us, believed in us, and helped shape the people that we have become. May we also remember that each of us has the power to leave a positive impact on the lives of others through kindness, patience, generosity, and love. We offer our heartfelt congratulations to Danny and Drew on this wonderful milestone and all of their family. May the lessons that you have learned, Danny and Drew, and the values that you have embraced, and the love that surrounds you tonight continue to guide you throughout your lives. May this B'not Mitzvah be only the first of many meaningful accomplishments and joyful celebrations. To Pam and Seth and your entire family, thank you for sharing this sacred moment with all of us. May your hearts be filled with pride, happiness, and gratitude as you watch your daughters step into this new chapter of Jewish life. May your family continue to be blessed, and may you find many more reasons to celebrate together. As we leave tonight, may we carry forward the spirit of Shabbat, peace, hope, and a renewed commitment to bring light into the world. Though our congregation may be small, we are mighty in spirit, and together we continue to touch lives in many ways, both seen and unseen. Thank you as well for the love and support that you have shown me throughout my journey. I look forward to returning to you in 2 weeks with a new title, but with the same gratitude, commitment, and love for this remarkable congregation. Shabbat Shalom, congratulations to Danny and Drew, Bible Tub, the entire Feldman family, and may blessings abound for all of us in the weeks ahead. Shabbat Shalom. Let's share.
We welcome everyone through our doors at L'Dor Va-Dor, and tonight we have a room full of love, and thank you for all being here. Shabbat Shalom. This Tuesday, we have our Touch of Jewish History, and we're featuring the Elizabeth Taylor as her story, and that's on June 23rd on Zoom. Find the link on our website and join us. It'll be a very interesting evening virtually. Next Friday night, please let me know at the Oneg, or Suzanne or Carol or Ruth, that you'll join us for Friday, June 26th at 5:45 at Duffy's Sports Grill. Right now we have 29 people. We can only hold 40 in that room, and we'll have a beautiful mini Shabbat service followed by, if you could all please be quiet. Thank you so much. Let me finish. And we'll have a beautiful Shabbat together and then join for dinner. We will not be here in Azalea next week. We will not have a virtual presence for next Friday night. We'll be back on July 3rd. So when Cantor Carol comes back, she will be Rabbi Carol, and I put Cantor up there. She's going to be leading our meditation session on, that's Tuesday, and I got the wrong day up there, and I got the wrong title. So it's Tuesday, May 26th at 1:30 p.m.
No, June 30th, Tuesday.
I have the wrong date, totally. Tuesday, June 30th.
Here.
Yeah.
In the big room.
In the big room, yeah, in the regular. So at 1:30 p.m. meditation. Sorry, my bad. Holy Mitzvah, she's a rabbi. We're going to be celebrating to the Hill on Sunday, July 12th, 11:30 to 3:30. We have flyers on the table as you came in. We also, the deadline for the greetings for the program guide, which right now is almost done. It's on like 95% done, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Cantor Carol's daughter, Jennifer, designed it, and it is absolutely magnificent. So if you want to get a greeting tribute ad into that, please do it. There's forms on the back. It needs to be in by Monday at the latest, June 22nd. We are still selling tickets, 75 for members, 80 for friends and guests. So please, if you want that, please let us know. You can get them online. And the more the merrier. The room holds like a couple hundred. And right now we have 100 people coming to celebrate Cantor Carol. And Noah Aronson is just unbelievable. You will be floored by his performance. He's going to be doing a concert. Support our synagogue. Thank you for being part of our family, our mishpacha. See us on social media. Thank you to Gloria Hausman for doing some of our social media on Facebook and Instagram. And we thank Cantor Carol, Rabbi Carol soon, and all those who helped make this Shabbat so spectacular. We wish Danny, Drew, and their whole family congratulations and mazel tov. Please see us at the Oneg. Don't leave. We have lots of cake. We have homemade goodies by Eleanor Bernstein. We have some beautiful candy and all kinds of exciting things that Pam and Seth and family brought. So please don't leave. We have one more song, and take it away, Cantor Carol.
Okay, this is you, Joel. You asked for this.
Yep.
No love must do all life. But you tear me from. We was no time, but felt so cold. I saw it now to hold me from the rain. He flew cool. Live on. So you know no wrong, but who hold you, but who hold it, but who leave, but he wrong. The mochi. You want to call the bread? Hold the bread. You want to call the bread
Yours want to come up for the mochi?
and hold the bread.
No, they said no,
Okay,
that's not up yet.
okay.
Yeah, they're tired. Would somebody like to come up and hold
Just
the
take
rest for mochi?
Go take him.
There you go.
Thank you, guys.
Motzi. Eloheinu melech haolam. Thank you, Don. Otzi lechem bin haaretz.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Shabbat shalom.
I see. I believe the people is out of I see the blue. Oh, yeah, I have been to myself. What a wonderful. I see skies of blue. To friends on the dark secret night, and I sing to myself. What a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow of joy, bleed in the sky, are also on the faces of the people going by. I feel the taking my own shade. I believe you, tell me saying, I am loving you on a different I wish you could go. Learn that you are there. I let her know. What a wonderful I still see you Now you can do Shabbat.
Hey, Shabbat, 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 Shalom.
Thank you all. Good night. Happy Father's Day. Good Shabbos. So proud of you, Drew and Danny.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome. I don't know.